What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Ace Academy. This is Blackjack. We're going through the day. This should be an exciting match. After getting ready, I wolf down my breakfast and drive to school. Yuna stops me on the way to the pre-combat room.
Hey!
Hi. Oh, hey, Yuna.
I'm glad I ran into you.
I am too. Does it count as running into me if you knew exactly where I would be?
Yes.
She grins and thrusts her tablet in front of me.
Do you mind filling out this survey really quickly?
No. Survey for what?
The session with Coach Ivan. Since yesterday's guest coach was a new initiative for Dashu, they like to gauge how valuable you all thought the session was. I've managed to track down everyone else, so yours is the last form I need.
Oh, I thought this was going to be special. Okay. I'm just the one lagging behind. Okay. I take a minute to fill out the survey. Once I'm finished, I hand the tablet back to Yuna.
Thanks.
No problem. I'm kind of impressed that Dashu would go the extra mile to get someone like Coach Ivan to consult for a non-professional team. Yuna smiles.
That's one of the reasons I like them.
I wonder how they got him to agree.
Oh, it was easy. All I had to do was call.
1-800-CALL-ATT for collect calls or for Coach Ivan. Wait, what?
Yeah, I found his contact information online and figured it couldn't hurt to reach out. I asked his manager if this was something they'd be interested in, and luckily it was. Then I introduced the idea to Dashu, along with the proposal I put together.
Yuna, do you have ties with the Mafia or something like that?
After that, it was just a matter of getting their approval and support with logistics.
You put all of this together. Yuna blinks in surprise and blushes.
It wasn't all me.
But the idea was yours? Actually, you helped me out with some logistics for the Dashu event before the XZ concert too.
Yeah, but it was for stuff involving the team. I wanted to make sure you guys were getting properly introduced and represented.
I had no idea.
I was just doing my job.
You're doing an amazing job. She blushes even deeper.
Anyway, thanks for filling this out.
Uh-huh. Sure, I better get going in now. Cowrie's probably about to blow a blood vessel waiting for me.
Good luck out there.
Okay, thank you. Oh, jeez. Oh, sorry about that. She waves goodbye before heading towards the stadium while I head into the pre-combat room. I quickly change into my pilot's outfit and join the rest of the team at the holo table. Kaori is busy plotting out the arena in our respective gears as everyone else silently watches. It's finally starting to set in that we're being matched against the top pilot at Ace. The confidence that I felt earlier wanes. After a couple more seconds, Kaori takes a step back from the holograph and looks over her handiwork.
Okay, this is what the war game layouts will be.
Oh, war games, hooray! There will be 2 steel cages, everybody, and the robots will fight in between those cages, and anybody who's watched WCW knows what this is.
As you all know, we'll be facing against Reborn, Akira's team. Mayu, can you report on their gear composition and weaponry?
Mayu nods and her fingers dart across the holo table.
Reborn is fully sponsored by each gear.
Oh shit, sorry.
Reborn is fully sponsored by Eludian Enterprises, which means they provide Reborn with the same cutting-edge weaponry that they provide their professional teams. Each gear is kitted out for specific purposes. That means, individually, they may have weaknesses, but as a unit, they cover each other's vulnerabilities.
Hold on. We may have actually lucked out.
Huh? Maya shoots show a questioning look.
Well, you know how they're smashing everyone in terms of points? Win or lose, they're still going to be the #1 seeded team.
Okay.
Okay, how does that help us?
This happened last year as well. When Reborn was guaranteed the first-ranked spot, they subbed in their backup pilots.
Really? I didn't even notice.
It's not a well-known fact because their 4-man gear equipment is always the same. But if you dig into their pilot history, you'll see it. And the stats show that when they started putting in their subs, their overall performance did decline, even if it was just a little.
Okay.
So, what you're saying is that we'll be fighting against their backups, since they already have a guaranteed first seed?
Everyone but Phoenix.
Phoenix?
Akira's gear. Only he pilots it.
I was surprised by Sho. He certainly didn't provide the same input in our previous matches as he did in this one. Even with one of our matches was against his own teammate. This match must really mean something to him. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to go with this one, but fuck it, let's go with this one. We'll press any advantage we can get. Kaori nods.
Agreed. Okay, so we can definitely use this to our advantage.
Kaori changes up some of the notes on the holotable.
I have an idea. What if we employ the same tactic we did against Tatsuo's team? Focus down Akira.
I don't know. Mayu shakes her head. Yeah, I was like, that doesn't sound like a good idea.
That won't work. Claw of the Wild's team is Tatsuo. However, every member of Reborn is going to be strong even without Akira.
Yeah.
True, but Akira still surpasses the rest of his team in terms of skill. Instead of focusing Akira, what if we try to pull him out and play a 3v3 against the other members?
Who's going to handle 1v1 with Akira?
Yeah, boy. We all look at each other. Although none of us want to admit it, it's painfully clear that he would beat any one of us in a duel. I can do it. We might not be able to beat him in a straight match, but we at least have. But at least I have my overdrive mode. Okay, just reread that entire line, Blackjack. Try again. I can do it. We might not be able to beat him in a straight match, but we at least have my overdrive mode as our pocket ace again. Kaori nods.
And since we haven't used it since the qualifiers, they definitely won't be expecting that.
Unless someone's been giving them notes, Valerie.
That's right. As long as you keep Akira busy, we have a strong chance of beating the rest of the team and then helping you with Akira.
It won't be that easy, but I think this is our best chance at winning.
Alright, don't fuck up now. We hash out the details of the plan on the holotable.
Remember not to immediately activate your overdrive mode when you start.
So, activate it immediately. Got it. You worry about your task, I'll worry about mine. It's kind of what I want to say, but yeah, sure, of course. I nod. I'll be on a timer once it activates, 3 minutes, so I should use it wisely.
Exactly. Let's recap then. We'll create distance between the three of us and Eagle, with suppressive fire. We'll make it impossible for them to even attempt to gang up. If they stick together, we can keep our distance and trap them in crossfire. When they start to create distance with one another, Eagle will hard engage Phoenix, and we'll do the same with our respective opponents.
Okay.
Positioning will play a big part. We'll have to capitalize on the fact that Akira doesn't have as much team cohesion practice with the subs as he would with the regular starters.
Kaori looks at me.
You'll keep Akira engaged as long as you can, and we'll use the overdrive mode if it starts to look bad.
I nod.
That leaves the rest of us with 3-on-3. It'll be a tough match, but we should be able to beat Reborn's substitute pilots without Akira there.
What if Broseph goes down?
I thought you had my back, bro. Thanks for the vote of confidence.
I don't think he meant it like that.
Yeah, he did. Show nods.
I just meant that it would be best to make sure we have all our bases covered.
Depending on the battle condition, it might be worth going for the safer points if things aren't in our favor.
You mean take out the weakened gears instead of going for a win?
Kaori crosses her arms but nods. I blink in surprise. Judging by the sour look on her face, I can tell this strategy isn't ideal for her, but the Kaori from before would have never considered it. She then looks at Mayu.
I agree. That would be the best course of action.
Okay.
We win and gang up on Akira afterwards, otherwise we go for the safe points instead of trying for the win. Broseph fights Akira, we fight the other three.
Okay, so what happened here is I think that when he got the line originally, this was put the other way around. Let me actually save real quick. Quick save.
Correct.
Show nods. Okay, got it. My nerves are still jumpy, but I feel positive about our plan.
We can do this!
There we go. There's some optimism. Everyone stares at Mayu. She blinks and pokes 2 fingers together.
I mean, if we try...
Look, can y'all not kill Mayu's confidence, please? The team laughs. Ever since she got together with Sho, she's been a lot more confident. I'm really happy for her. I am, but I'm still lonely. The alarms ring. The alarm rings, signaling for us to get to our station.
Let's go!
Let's go! After one deep breath, I follow Kaori out of the room. Most matches during reading week are pretty quiet in terms of the audience, but today the auditorium is filled with as many people, if not more than a typical match.
2 undefeated teams, but only one will continue their winning streak.
Here we go.
Entering first is Ace 204911.
Probably the worst name for a team ever. The crowd thunders to life. I stare out to the sea of people as they jump and wave from their seats. The difference from the polite applause we received when we just started was surreal. Their energy fuels me, and I can't hold back my grin. If this is the taste of what it's like to compete in the big leagues, then count me in.
Versus the team who requires no introduction, Reborn!
The stadium rumbles from all of their cheering. Oh, I get it. His gear is Phoenix, and their group name is Reborn. I just caught that. The underdog versus the university's pride. I put aside my studying to watch a match like that, too. Okay, dude's a fucking Megazord now. Reborn enters the stadium. The gears sparkle under the lights. A sleek and pristine image of the modernity of Illudian.
Are you all ready for this legendary showdown?
Alright, let's do it. The crowd goes wild.
Then let's not delay this anymore. And
Begin. Yeah, there we go. Alright, here we go.
Let's go! Stick to the plan and be vocal.
Alright,
Roger.
got it.
Okay.
Apparently I was the only one who decided to go after him. I jet away from the rest of my team as they circle Akira's team. As if looking in a mirror, Akira's team follows suit. They boost towards the rest of my team as Akira stays put. Okay. Alright, well, apparently Akira looks fucking epic. This should be fun. His gear shifts into fighting stance. He brandishes his scythe and activates the energy blade. He was waiting for me. Did he anticipate our plans, or did he just want to fight me one-on-one? Either way, it doesn't matter. All that matters now is that I'm here and Akira's here. My teammate's voice fades into the background as they coordinate their attacks against the rest of Reborn. All of my focus is on Phoenix. This will be a glorious duel. Size him up first. Engage Phoenix. Size him up. Still keeping some distance between us, I stop my thrusters. I ready my weapons and stare down Phoenix. The crowd ignites at the sight of our impending showdown. Alright, Akira, let's see what makes you so popular. I max Eagle's thrusters and dash forward. Phoenix braces for the attack. Connect. I deliver a powerful blow with its scythe raised. Phoenix parries, but still gets knocked back from the sheer force of my attack. Phoenix dashes towards me, winding up his scythe for carving. Boost, why not? My reflexes kick into motion, and I send energy into my side thrusters. With the rumble of my engines, I dodge to the side and send a powerful strike towards Phoenix. Its shield shimmers to protect the gear, but it looks like it took a decent hit to its energy reserve. I fall into the fence and circle Akira, who circles me. We're both waiting for the other to make a move. Akira is the first to break the circle. As soon as he activates his thruster, so do I. We boost towards each other at incredible speeds, our weapons leading the way. Our energy blades collide in a loud ringing, which rends the air. I grit my teeth and push with all my might as our blades stay locked in a battle of wills. Parry. Sweat beads on my forehead while I continue to control Eagle. Channeling all my strength, a yell escapes my lips as I force his scythe up and spin out of the way to land a swing at his back. The hit registers and Akira's shield shimmers dangerously. Yes! If I keep this up, I think I can win. I can't tell if I can hear the roar of the crowd or if that's blood thundering in my ears in time with the pounding of my heart. Before I have a chance to catch my breath, Phoenix boosts towards me. His scythe points at me, ready for an attack. I steady my blade for a parry when his thrusters change at the last moment and the scythe switches angles. I manage to block some of the force with my blade, but it's still in an awkward angle. Phoenix swipes wide again. Wait. Oh, is it saying that... Why is there no timer here, too? That's why I'm taking my time now. Is it saying that the blade is too fast? or that I can't block it, or that this is just unparryable. I'm gonna go with I'll give him this one and just say he's too fast. The scythe smashes into Eagle's side. Phoenix is just about to swing again. Akira is attacking more aggressively now than we began. Was he just taking it easy to gauge my ability? Well, I won't be underestimated. If he's thinks I'm about to swing for the win, he'll sorely be disappointed. If he thinks he's about to swing for the win, he'll be sorely disappointed. I flip on the overdrive mode and pray it works. Familiar shifting of noises and motion sounds in my cockpit. My heart threatens to beat right out of my chest in anticipation. Yeah, he's back! An eruption of energy explodes from Eagle, and I'm once again looking at my energy reserve sitting well over 9,000. I let out a small whoop of relief and excitement. I feel just as pumped and rejuvenated as Eagle. I have 3 minutes on the clock, but let's see if Phoenix can even last that long. My fist glows softly from the overwhelming energy. Channeling that energy, I ready myself to the attack when something collides with Eagle and forces me to slide back. Wait, what? Oh shit, he has one too, doesn't he? Phoenix wings extend and his entire gear is surrounded by a swirl of red energy. What? Akira's gear can enter overdrive mode too? How is this possible? Phoenix races toward me, snapping me out of my thoughts. Well then, this is about to get very interesting. Phoenix maxes its thrusters and leaps in the air. As it spirals down, I raise my arm and our fists collide. Waves of energy ripple away from us. Still clutching my blade in my other hand, I strike. Phoenix rolls to the side and then dashes back towards me with the scythe raised. Our blades clash in a parry. Since we're both in overdrive mode, it looks like we're back on equal footing. I clench my jaw. This did not go well for me when we were simply on pilot skill. How should I play this? Stick to the plan. When in doubt, follow the plan. I need to keep Akira out of play for as long as I can. I alter my energy output and play defensively and raise my blade in case I need to block or parry. I cautiously watch Phoenix, who activates again and rushes towards me. With my defense protocol engaged, I'd easily parry his blow and return into my defensive stance. Phoenix charges forward again, swinging the scythe to the right, which I manage to block. Without a second's hesitation, Phoenix spins and lands an energy fish in the Eagle's front arc. My shield shimmers as it absorbs the blow, a blow which otherwise could have taken out a gear in one strike. I keep a watchful eye on my stats. I won't be able to delay him for much too longer before he'll wear me down. That's okay, stay focused. I block blow after blow. Those which make it through my defense are absorbed by my shield. Even with no energy output on offense or thrusters, Akira's skillful attacks are rapidly connecting and depleting my overdrive reserve. It doesn't look like I'll be able to sustain any more attacks after this. Phoenix charged towards me with one last time as I brace for that final blow. Phoenix hovers on top of me mid-swing, but the red glow has disappeared. In fact, all of its energy is gone. Did it just get depowered? This is very reminiscent of how Eagle suddenly depowers after overdrive mode. This is way too similar to be a coincidence. Although Phoenix can't move, Eagle still can. I glance at the timer. Only 45 seconds have passed. A wan smile graces my lips. Looks like Eagle's core is still one of a kind.
Akira's depowered?
What? Are you serious?
Right, there's still a match going. No time for dilly-dallying. Onward! With my overdrive still good for about 2 minutes, I speed towards my teammates and assess the damage. Sho and Mayu were depowered, but they took out one of the opposing gears and dealt decent damage to the others. Now it's down to me, Kaori, and 2 more. Aura is struggling to hold off 2 gears at once. Her armor is riddled with dents and dings. She's definitely seen better days. I'm here. With Eagle and Aurora back to back, we both ready ourselves.
We can still do this!
Show them what Eagle's overdrive can really do! Of course, let's go! I spawn an energy shield in front of us to block the incoming shots as Kaori charges in, safe behind the protective wall. As soon as we are within melee range, we engage the remaining gears. My shield wavers as Kaori duels one of the Reborn, but it hardly matters. Her blades are a blur as they slice through the air, and she soon has the opposing gear on the defensive. My opponent can barely withstand Eagle's overdrive attacks, and although he managed to get a few strikes in, I ultimately depower him. My overdrive mode expires shortly after, so I turn my attention to Kaori's battle. Even though before her and Reborn's gear are damaged, Aura is in much worse condition from the battle before. You can do it. There's only one left. You got this.
That's right.
Go, Cowdy!
Aura readjusts and readies her weapon as does the other gear. They charge each other in a clashing of blades. They seem evenly matched in their struggle until Aura uses a sudden burst of energy to overwhelm the opponent and knocks his blade away. Then she strikes. The power deploys the enemy gear, but depowers Kaori as well. She used all of her remaining energy to deal the final blow. The arena is eerily quiet. Even the announcer is silent.
Hold on, folks. We'll have to check the replay on that.
We won. The air is thick in my cockpit. I'm acutely aware of how my breath comes in ragged pants. Please let us be victorious. An image projects on the stadium billboard. Aura and the Reboard's gear's blades are locked. I hold my breath as the video unfolds. Aura forces the enemy blade away and strikes. The gear depowers, and only 1 second later, Aura depowers, which means...
Ace 204911 continues their undefeated streak!
Motherfucker, we're the Undertaker! The ground shakes beneath my feet as the stadium rumbles with cheer and applause. We won?
We did it, Broseph!
Kaori lets out a loud cheer as Mayu laughs. I stare into the crowd, hardly able to register what's going on. The people, the noises, the acrid smell of burnt metal, it's sensory overload. But we did it. We actually did it. With the first match against, gear controls are restored.
I think we can all agree that this was the best preseason match, bar none. Am I right?
Wow, this is all preseason? The stadium thunders approval.
We'll have the replays available later today. For now, I'll have to ask our contenders to leave the arena so the next match can begin.
Who cares about the next match? Before shuffling out of the arena, Fina gives us a saluted wave. Speaking of Phoenix, how was it also equipped with the overdrive mode? An uneasiness settles in the pit of my stomach as we return to our gears back to the hangar and make our way to the pre-combat room. I quickly change back into my uniform as questions keep swirling around in my mind. When I enter the pre-combat room, I am alone. My teammates must still be changing. I try and collect my thoughts, but they're just as scattered as before. I barely register my teammates' arrival. Sho suddenly throws an arm around me and pulls me close, nearly choking me.
You were awesome out there!
Yeah. Thanks. I want to share in Sho's jubilation, but I can't stop thinking about the other gear other than Eagle that another gear other than Eagle was able to go into overdrive, if only for a short while.
I can't believe we beat Akira and his team!
Uh-huh. Maya's cheeks are flushed with excitement, and she wears a small smile.
We got lucky we won this time. It was a really close call.
Whatever.
Oh, come on, Kaori. We won against Akira! No matter how close a call it was, we still beat the #1 team at Ace!
Mm-hmm.
That may be true, but they're still the #1 seeded team.
Doesn't matter, we won.
With this victory, we should at least solidify a position in the top 3!
I suppose that's true too.
She lets a smile escape, but clearly there's something on her mind.
But isn't anyone else concerned by Akira's overdrive ability?
Yes. Yes, I've been trying to figure that out. As far as I know, only Dad understood that kind of technology, so how the hell did Akira get a hold of it? I wonder if this has to do with the investigation.
If he knew about this, then he's got a lot of questions to answer.
Yes.
He never used it in any previous battles, so this must be a recent addition.
Yes, it is. I need to talk to him. I wonder if there's a little rat around here that learned about my gear and then gave that information also to Akira. I wonder if... No! Do not tell me that Akira's girlfriend is fucking I swear to God. Sho nods. I'm glad my teammates understand. With all these questions floating around in my mind, I can't enjoy our win.
Alright, you go take care of business first. But don't forget, today you are still a winner.
Uh-huh. We are the champions, my friend. As soon as I get this all figured out, we're gonna celebrate properly.
We'll be waiting for you.
Alright. I'm gonna see if I can still catch up with Akira. Team nods as I head towards the hangar. Luckily, Akira is still there. All right, you know what? Let's actually get this conversation with Akira in here. Akira. He turns at the sound of his name and flashes me a smile.
Hey, I believe congratulations are in order.
Thanks. His smile is genuine, but something about him is different.
It's been a long time since I've had a match that close. What a rush. That type of feeling is intoxicating, isn't it? It's the reason I want to be a professional wargamer.
Even though he lost, there's no bitterness in his voice. In fact, he now speaks to me as if we're equals. Yeah, but that's not why I'm here. His smile falters.
What's up?
You went into overdrive mode during the match. How did you do that?
It kicks in automatically when I'm close to getting depowered.
No, you engaged it after I went into overdrive. That's not possible. You weren't close to getting depowered. Just like what mine used to do. My jaw sets. How did you get that technology? Akira's smile drops completely at my tone.
It was an upgrade from Eludian. Is something wrong?
How did they get that technology?
I don't know. They didn't tell me anything specific, just that this gear was a prototype. I'm not sure what's going on, but I can get you in touch with them if you want.
Okay, so maybe Akira doesn't know anything about this. That's very possible. I'd appreciate that.
Sure.
He rummages through his phone to text me a phone number.
Here's the number to our account manager. Maybe he'll be able to tell you.
Thanks. I feel a little bad charging over and acting kind of cold towards Akira. Of course he wouldn't know what was going on. Eludian takes care of large installations like a new core. All Akira would know is how to use it. I didn't get a chance to say this before, but that was a great match back there. Towards the end, I wasn't quite sure who was going to come out victorious. Akira's smile returns.
Congrats again on your win.
Thank you. Thanks. Akira glances past me.
I should get back to my team.
I nod and Akira leaves as soon as he's out of sight. I dial the Eludian contact number he gave me.
Hello?
Hi, I'm Fartford or Wienerbush, one of the pilots for Ace 204911. I'm sure you've heard of me.
Yes, I'm familiar with you and your team. How can I help you?
I had some questions relating to Akira's core overdrive.
Unfortunately, I can't help you. I'm only involved in the team side of things. You'll have to talk to someone in the tech and engineering department.
Oh great, could you possibly transfer me over to someone in that department, please? Oh, I see. Is there a person I can get in touch with? No.
Your best bet would be to try calling Eludian's main number and setting up an appointment.
That is essentially the nice way of saying no, but go ahead and call our receptionist who will not give you that information. Alright, thanks.
Good luck.
After we hang up, I quickly locate Eludian's number. I try to keep my irritation in check as I wait for someone to answer. Finally, I reach the receptionist, who helpfully inquires if I have an appointment or if I'd like to make an appointment. Realizing I was going to get nowhere, I make an appointment to visit the office tomorrow. Okay, let's go ahead and tackle this on the next episode of Ace Academy. Thank you all so much for watching. This is Blackjack. If you enjoyed what you've seen today, go ahead and leave a like on the video, subscribe down below, and tell me your thoughts on the battle that we just had and this possible mystery regarding the overdrive and maybe tying this all in to the death of my parents. I'll see you next time. Goodbye and good night.